Hey folks, good morning. It's a little bit after 10, but we ready to rock and roll. Let me get rid of this. Hold on a second. All right. Had to get rid of the ringtone so we wouldn't be interrupted this morning. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see who comes on in here first. Hey, Brittany Monet. Rise and grind in the building, y'all. Brittany Monet. We got Miguel Ray, Tyrese Bailey. Good morning, folks. Thank you guys for stopping through. We're going to get started in just a second, but I won't keep you long. Yep. Hope everything is going well. You guys ready to fire this thing off? Here we go. If it's going to be, it's up to me to fulfill my dreams and possibilities with dedication and motivation to inspire thousands from all nations. When times are tough and breaks you down, just smile with toughness and rebuild from the ground. During tough times, adversity is a lot. Just remember, time flies, but you are the pilot. I want to say good morning to Ambi Gant. Thank you for stopping through. Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Yes. Folks, before we get started, hey, Tamika Grimes, thank you for stopping through. Before we get started, folks, do me a favor. I want you to visit my business page, Jay Lee Speaks, because our morning walk live and our Monday motivational power talk will be done. Those videos will come from the Jay Lee Speaks business page, not this page, starting this Thursday, February the 1st. Good morning, Corrine Cole. All of the motivational videos that I do will come from the Jay Lee Speaks business page. So please search for that page, click like on it, make sure you get notifications from it. Also, you're going to get information on a lot of stuff we got coming up for the year, like the 2018 Tampa Bay Wealth Summit, April the 21st, which will be the launch of my other company, WAN Global, W-A-N Global, featuring Brian Tracy, Dr. Willie Jolly. Folks, it is in the website of WAN Global is also there, but we're not ready to promote yet. We're about a week or two away. Also visit my personal website, jayleespeaks.com. We have t-shirts, coffee mugs. We have shirts with inspirational quotes on them. We got pillows, beach towels, tote bags. Man, we are loaded. Good morning, brother. Is that Rashid? Brother Rashid. Peace and blessings. And there's my inspirational colleague, Twanda Winston King. Mind your diamond mind. Whoo, you guys need to hear Twanda Winston King speak. That is a powerful sister right there. You guys need to hear her speak. You need to connect with her up in the DMV. Powerful sister, man. Powerful sister. So visit those two pages, folks. Jay Lee Speaks and WAN Global LLC. Like those pages. We got a lot of stuff coming this year. 2008 is the fire year. I told you guys that. So get ready. So this is what I want to talk about today. It's a little bit metaphysical, not too deep into metaphysics, but I want to share with you something. But I'm gonna speak on it in a physical sense so it'll make sense to everybody. I want to talk about poverty and prosperity. Both come from the same place. Hey, Deborah Wilson, Doreen Crank, Her full name, Doreen Martin Crank. She's the first. She's the original DMC. Woo! Listen, folks. Poverty and prosperity both come from the same place. Now, let me make some sense of this for you. Let me illustrate this. Imagine you're at an airport. Imagine you're at an airport. Remember these words: air, in the air, and port. Port means a starting point. Port means a starting point, right? And your flight, you booked the flight to California. And you're in Washington, D.C. But you booked a flight to go to California. Somehow, that flight that you got on was not a California flight. Somehow, there was some discrepancies or some confusion that took place at the port, at the airport. Jerome Hightower, Rachel Lee, good morning. Somehow there was some discrepancy or some confusion at the airport. Remember, port means starting place. And you got on the plane that went to Texas. You guys get it? You got on the plane that went to Texas. Here's the thing, folks. The source of the trip, whether it's California, whether it's Texas, the source came from the port, came from the airport. Confusion caused that to happen. And because you got on the wrong plane and went to Texas instead of California, that means the confusion was never resolved at the airport. You guys follow me, right? Leslie, hey, Leslie Tutwiler. Because of the discrepancy, the confusion, the chaos never was resolved at the airport, you didn't get on the plane you were supposed to get on, which took you to California. Instead, you ended up on the plane that took you to Texas. Now you're late for whatever it is you're supposed to attend in California because you took the wrong airline over, or the wrong plane that went to Texas. Houston, Texas. Now here's the key, folks. I want you to think of yourself. Denise George is in the building, y'all. Woo-hoo! Now I want you to think about what I just shared with you. Think about that for a second. And I want you to think about yourself. Because each individual, each and every one of us is a port. We're a port internally. We're the port to the direction our life go. You see, Chuck Williams, good morning. See, here's the key. Our parents brought us to the world, but it's 100% up to us what and who we become. So you're a port. The direction, whether it's prosperity or poverty, that is totally up. That totally comes from the port. You're the port. Our mindset determines what direction we're going in. Good morning, Prince. Our mindset determines. See, poverty and prosperity Both come from the same place. Dr. Dennis Kimbrough perfectly said it. He said prosperity begins in the mind and ends in the purse. Poverty begins in the mind and also ends in the purse, or lack thereof. That's metaphysical right there. Because guess what? I gave you a physical example of the airport. You touch the airport, you touch where that plane takes you. You touch the ground of Houston, Texas, or you can touch the ground of California. But what exists in prosperity or poverty is all non-physical. You see, folks, everything that is physical comes from a non-physical place. Energy is non-physical, but it has a physical effect in the world. Our vibrations is non-physical. It attracts like energy. That's according to one of the 7 natural laws of the universe, called the law of vibration. One of my friends and mentors, James Arthur Ray, from the movie The Secret, he said, energy flows where attention goes. So if your attention is to be prosperous, then that's exactly what you're going to be. With challenges. With challenges. If your attention is on poverty, you moan, groan, complain about your circumstance, the universe will provide you more to moan and groan and complain about. Why? Because we live on frequencies. That's the frequency you chose to take. An airplane leaves from an airport, leaves it goes in a frequency, in a channel, a pattern. From Washington, D.C. to California, or from Washington, D.C. to Houston, Texas. We live in frequencies. That's why it's important to write down your goals. That's why it's important to look at your goals every single day. Because you want to keep growing in the frequency you're in. That's going to help you reach that goal. You see? It was Bob Proctor who said, if you can hold it here, you can hold it here. This is why poverty and prosperity both come from the same place. It comes from you. You have to decide which one you're going to travel to. You could either travel to poverty or you're going to travel to prosperity. Does this make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Is this helpful at all? I gave you a physical example of a metaphysical topic. Wow. So let's take about my situation. There are going to be events that occur in your life, ladies and gentlemen. There are going to be challenging events that occur in your life. and they're going to test you. They're going to try to knock you off your path. They're going to try to take away your focus. But you cannot lose focus. You can't allow these events in your life to knock you off your path. 2012, my mother passed away on a Monday morning. Tuesday morning, I went to work. My manager pulls me over and says, "We are so sorry to hear about the loss of your mom. By the way, we have to lay you off." Even a situation as bad as what I experienced at that time, I still had to remain focused. Yes, I had to regroup. Yes, I had to shut myself down. But I had to get back on my horse, ladies and gentlemen, because guess what? I know what my mom would want out of me was to never give up, because she never gave up. Good morning, Diane and Rodney. She was a fighter till the end. I'm going to be a fighter until my end. But I could have easily allowed that situation of losing my mom and then getting laid off from my good law firm job the next day. I could have easily allowed that to deter me from my goals, dreams, and aspirations. But I didn't. And I'm not telling you this to impress you. I'm telling you this to impress upon you that if I can do this, no, I'm not going to say if I can do it, you can do it. I'm going to say that if I can do it, you better do it. Because poverty and prosperity comes from the same place. Think about the airport. Think about the airplanes that leave the airport. They all go in different directions. You have to choose what direction you're going to go in. Your mindset. You are the port. Good morning, Sylvia Fleming. You are the port. Everything starts with you. A port is a beginning place. It's a beginning period. Port. You're the port. Which plane are you going to release from you, from your mind, towards prosperity? My mother was baking a cake and having a mild heart attack at the same time. She didn't even know she was suffering from a mild heart attack. She also had her own cleaning business. Doctor told her, take a load off from her cleaning business. Let someone else do it. I told my mother, Mom, I agree with you. Take a load off. You're going through too much pain. Her reply to me was, son, prosperity is much greater than pain. I want you guys to put my mom's quote in the comments. That's right, Sylvia Fleming. I want you guys to put my mother's quote in the comment. That is, prosperity is much greater than pain. She lived that. When she left this earth, She left this earth doing something that she was willing to die for. Can you guys believe that? Do you have something that you're willing to die for? Do you have something you're willing to die for? What is your greatest passion? See, that's what help your mindset guide you from the port, from you into the direction of prosperity. It's to recognize your passion. In Latin, the word passion translates to suffer. Can you believe that, man? Is this some strong stuff, folks? Put that in the comments. That's my mom's quote. Prosperity is much greater than pain. Talk about a strong woman. So you are the port, ladies and gentlemen. You are the port, just like the airport. Planes leave. And guess what else leaves you? As planes leave the airport, vibrations leaves you. And those vibrations is going to attach to energy that matches it. And it's going to go into that frequency. You're going to be in that frequency. You have a frequency of prosperity. You have a frequency of poverty. They both reside in you. You have to close the gate to one of them and open the gate to the other and begin your travel. Hope this is very helpful to you, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm going to share with you today on our Monday Motivational Power Talk, but on our morning walk live with Jay Lee. And don't forget to like Jay Lee Speaks on Facebook. Make sure you're going to get notifications there, because starting tomorrow, we will be going live from the Jay Lee Speaks page. All right. So I want to give a shout out to those who always share my videos. Denise George, Diane Rozier, Kosi Cloud, Brittany Monet, Sylvia Fleming, Trayon Brown, Brother Cooper, Sister Khadijah Bronson, Brother Antoine Watts, Brother Willis Streets, Brother Demond Thomas, Brother Ron Smith, Leslie White, Sister Halima. Did I miss anybody? I did say Sylvia Fleming, who always shares also. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate your time. Really appreciate your time to take this walk with me this morning. We do this walk every morning around 10 o'clock. This is our morning walk live with Jay Lee. With that being said, I want you to do me one last huge favor. And that is to sing like no one can hear you. Dance like no one can see you. Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Lee. I love you, and the world needs you. So stop that damn texting and driving. Peace and blessings, folks. Have a glorious day.